Oswald. What are you doing in that spaceship? Oh, you must know it's a special Star Wars Day today, too. Well, it sure looks like fun, but I thought you had a picnic planned for the Superkids. I think you better zoom on out of there and go get that picnic ready. All right, we'll see you later, Oswald. There he goes. I guess even Superkids might know about Star Wars. All right, boys and girls, we are going to read a story today, but before we do that, I want to introduce you to some words and review some words that will be in the story. So some of these words you will know, and some of them we're going to work through together. I brought a little friend to help me point them out. All right, this first word is a memory word. We learned it last week. Good, that does say put. Another memory word, the. Right, that's of. No, very good. This is not a memory word, so let's sound this out. G-a-ulp. G-ulp. Gulp. Now remember, you should not gulp your food. That means taking big bites and eating really fast. It's not safe, and it's also not polite manners. Now this could be the opposite of gulp. Sip. Sip. That's taking just a little taste. Usually when you think of taking a sip of something, it's taking a little drink. This word, l-u-g, lug. We have talked about that one before. That's when you're trying to pull something very heavy. You have to lug it, like we talked about the green basket full of wooden blocks. It's really heavy, and it takes a lot of kindergartners to lug it to the carpet. H-a-ulp. H-elp. Help. You might need help lugging the blocks. This is what Oswald wants to do today. P-ick. N-ick. P-ick. Pick. N-ick. Nick. Picnic. He wants to take the Superkids on a picnic. Now we have two more words. They look big, but we can sound them out. P-er-ob. Per-ob. Prob. L-a-m. Lem. Problem. Problem. I wonder if there's going to be a problem on the picnic. Stump. Stumps. Now a stump could be the part of a tree that's left after you cut it down. And sometimes if you stump somebody, that means you make them confused. Or if you're telling a riddle, they can't solve it. We'll have to see in our story which kind of stumps this one will be. Well, thanks, little Star Wars guy. We appreciate you pointing out those words. But now we're going to get out our book. And we're going to listen to the story. Oh, what do we have here? Well, isn't that a fun little thing? Thank you, Lena, for decorating our little book today with a friendly little bug. All right, everyone, we're going to take a look at the title. This is on page 5 in your Superkids book, so get that out, please. Put your finger on the title. Right, the title's up here in the corner, and we're going to read the title together. The odd picnic. The odd picnic. We already know the word odd means strange or different or unique, so I wonder what will be strange about this picnic. Well, we're going to listen to the story, and then we'll find out. Here we go.
The odd picnic. Look at the top picture on page 5. Oswald is the super noodle, or leader of the club today. He planned a picnic. The Superkids are walking to the picnic spot and carrying bags of food. Listen as I read the first sentence. Oswald is the super noodle. Oswald is pointing which way they need to go to get to the picnic spot. Listen to Oswald say the words in his speech balloon.
The picnic spot is up the hill.
Now look at the bottom picture. Edabetta and Cass are carrying bags with buns in them. Listen as I read the top sentence. Edabetta and Cass spot robins. The baby robins in the nest are hungry. Their beaks are wide open. Listen to Edabetta say the words in her speech balloon.
Let's help the robin.
Now turn to page 6. Look at the top picture on page 6. Edabetta is ripping a bun into bits or small pieces and scattering them on the ground. The mother robin picked up bits of bun and is feeding it to her babies. Listen as I read the top sentence. The robin gets bits of bun. Cass is hungry too and is eating a bun. Cass suggests that she and Edabetta eat up all the buns. Listen to Cass say the words in her speech balloon.
Let's gulp up the buns.
Now look at the bottom picture. Uh-oh, Hot Rod fell. Listen as I read the top sentence. Hot Rod trips. The bag rips. The plums are going to fall out of the bag. Alf has an idea. He and Hot Rod can eat the plums. Listen to Alf say the words in his speech balloon.
Let's put the plums in us.
Now look at the top picture on page 7. Tick, Tack, and Tock are tired and thirsty. Listen to Tick say the words in her speech balloon.
I am hot. Let's rest.
Tack knows how to solve the problem. She is handing out cans of lemon pop from their bag. The girls are sitting down to rest and cool off. Listen as I read the next sentence. Tick, Tack, and Tock sip the lemon pop. Now look at the bottom picture. Sal has been carrying a melon in his bag. He and Doc are sitting down and resting. The melon is too big and heavy. Listen to Sal say the words in his speech balloon.
I cannot lug the big melon.
Doc has a solution. She and Sal are eating the melon as they rest. Listen as I read the bottom sentence. Doc and Sal get rid of the melon. Now turn to page 8. Look at the top picture on page 8. Lily and Icky are carrying bags of carrots. They are walking by a pond. Listen as I read the first two sentences. A rabbit hops past. Hip, hop, hip, hop. Lily and Icky stand still and watch the rabbit. Then Lily has an idea. Listen to Lily say the words in her speech balloon.
Let's put a carrot on the stump.
Now look at the bottom picture. Lily has put a carrot on the tree stump for the rabbit to munch. She and Icky are sitting and munching carrots too. Listen as I read the first two sentences. The rabbit spots the carrot. Lily and Icky get rid of the carrots. Listen to Lily say the word in her speech balloon. Now look at page 9. Listen as I read the top 2 sentences. The Superkids stop at the picnic spot. But the picnic is a problem. Everyone is at the picnic spot. Oswald is ready for everyone to unpack or take out the food from the bags. But there's a big problem. The bags are empty. Listen to the Superkids say the words in the speech balloons.
Let's get the picnic stuff. No pop is left. No melon is left.
No buns. No carrots.
No plums.
Now turn to page 10. Look at the top picture on page 10. Oswald is taking something out of a hole in a tree stump. Listen to Oswald say the words in his speech balloon.
The picnic can still happen. I hid gumdrops.
Now look at the bottom picture. Hooray for Oswald! He hid a bag of candy at the top of the hill before the Superkids got there for the picnic. The Superkids flopped on the grass. They are eating gumdrops for their picnic. Listen to the Superkids say the words in their speech balloon.
It is an odd picnic, but it is fun.
Well, that was quite the odd picnic. So why is the picnic a problem? Very good. You have to have food to have a picnic, and the food was all gone. So who solved the problem? Which Superkid? Right, Oswald did. And how did he solve it? Right. He had gumdrops hidden in the stump of the tree. Now we know what kind of stump the word is used as. The kind of piece of a tree that's left behind when you cut it down. Well, way to go, Oswald. And why was this an odd picnic? Yeah, the only thing they had to eat was gumdrops. Have you ever had a picnic like that with just gumdrops? Well, it doesn't look like the Superkids were too upset about that. I see lots of smiles on their faces. So I think they thought Oswald had a great idea. What are some other ways the Superkids might have solved the problem of having no food? Well, sure. Instead of having a picnic lunch, they could have just played games without any eating. That's another idea. They could go back and get some food from their homes and just have a little bit later picnic. If you went on a picnic and found out that everyone had already eaten the food, how would you feel? Oh, yes, I did hear a lot of you say, kind of upset. I was hungry. Yep, you might have thought, well, that's okay. As long as we have fun together, it doesn't matter if there's food or not. Well, one thing I want you to do, boys and girls, is read this story to someone. And I would like you to remember things like reading with expression. So that means you're going to have to be aware of exclamation marks, question marks, and periods. Let me read this sentence in 2 ways, and you tell me which way you like better. This is the first way. It is an odd picnic, but it is fun. Now here's the second way. It is an odd picnic, but it is fun. Which way did you like better? Yeah, I like the first way better too. So remember, when you read, you want to read the story just like you were sitting next to somebody and talking to them. And the way you can do that is to practice. So if you want to read this more than one time so that you can get better at reading it as though you were talking to someone, you go right ahead and do that and practice it. And then you can read it to someone just as though it was you at this picnic. So that's your assignment for this lesson. Read this story to a mom or dad or grandma or grandpa and have them enjoy the story of the odd picnic with you. Good work, boys and girls. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.